So you want to lose some body fat, and of course the question is, fat burners, do or not to do? And I'm here to answer some of your questions and also some of the myths in the market about fat burners. For the most part, most fat burners that contain some kind of stimulant, whether it be caffeine, 1,3-dimethyl, synephrine, or many more, create a heat in the core of your body. That's why it's called a thermogenic, thermal standing for heat. Which is similar to what happens when you're doing cardio and you're generating heat in your body to eliminate body fat. If you could do that with more frequency, more hours a day, would you be able to lose more fat? Of course. Now, many people come to purchase a fat burner, they ask for the strongest thing that we have, and they have no idea how to diet, they have no idea how to eat right. They don't know what they're doing, so they're just changing up their eating habits a little bit, and then of course say the fat burner doesn't work. Well, the fat burner is only 20% of what you need to do to get to your goal. Now, it's a big 20%, because if you are eating right, if you are training regularly, even if you aren't training regularly, because really diet and losing body fat is all in your eating. Training is just going to help that process be faster. Training is also going to help sculpt your body so it's pretty when you're done losing your body fat. But really, diet is everything. And so if you add a fat burner to enhance how much calories you're burning on a daily basis, okay, of course you're going to lose weight at a faster rate. So if you come see me and you say, I want to take a fat burner, what do you recommend? My first question to you would always be, what have you taken before? I cannot recommend the same fat burner to everyone who walks in the door. Why? Because it's a stimulant. And if it's a stimulant and you're not used to stimulants, I need to recommend a starting point for you. And if it's a stimulant and you're used to taking tons of them, then of course I'm going to recommend something a lot stronger. Because a fat burner is stronger and a stronger stimulant does not mean that you are going to burn more fat. Okay? Your body can only eliminate so much body fat per week. What it means is that if you're immune to it and I give you something weak, you're really not going to feel anything, it's not going to do much for you, and it's not really going to curb your appetite, which is a big plus with most fat burners. So if you walked in and you asked me for a fat burner and you've really never taken much, I'm going to recommend to you the Vanish by Pro Subs. I personally have tried it and I love it. It's going to give you a very good feeling. It actually almost puts you in a great mood, but above all, it does suppress your appetite significantly without giving you any jitters or making you feel uncomfortable. One of my personal favorites. If you've taken fat burners here and there and you take coffee and you're a little more immune to stimulants, then you want to take something a little bit stronger, like the Rip Juice. My little friend over here loved the Rip Juice. And so that's a very good middle point, okay? If you're not starting, but yet you don't want the strongest in the market. If you do, you're a pro at this, you've been taking it for a long time, what's the newest thing, what's the strongest thing? You're gonna go with Synedrex by Metabolic. Amazing product right here, extremely strong. Of course, if you're used to things like this, not gonna make you feel uncomfortable at all. One pill lasts 10 hours in your system, 10 hours strong burning fat, 10 hours strong appetite suppressant. My best recommendation to you when you try a fat burner, whichever one that may be for you, is start with one after breakfast in the morning to assess your tolerance. As you start getting used to it, then you can add one at lunchtime, maybe 2-3 days later, once you feel comfortable. You'll know what that means, what comfortable means once you take your first one. I highly, highly recommend fat burners. You want to find someone who can help you, who can assess your tolerance for fat burners. If you have questions regarding fat burners, please email us at info@FitnessDepot.com, and I'll be more than happy to find the right fat burner for you.